There are places on Earth that look so beautiful, so surreal, that they almost seem impossible. Places where nature has created landscapes that look like they belong in a fantasy movie, a dream, or even another planet. From glowing caves and rainbow mountains to floating islands and crystal-clear lagoons, the world is full of destinations that don't look real. Today, we're counting down 10 places around the world that look completely unreal. These destinations are so breathtaking that when people first see photos of them, many assume they're edited or created by computer graphics. But every place on this list is 100% real. Make sure you stay until number 1, because it might be the most unbelievable place on Earth. Let's begin. 10. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. Imagine standing in the middle of a giant mirror that stretches to the horizon. That's exactly what it feels like when visiting Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt flat in the world. Located in Bolivia, this massive white desert covers more than 10,000 square kilometers. During the rainy season, a thin layer of water covers the salt flats, turning the ground into a perfect reflection of the sky. Clouds, sunlight, and even people appear mirrored on the surface, creating one of the most surreal landscapes on Earth. Walking here feels like you're floating between the sky and the ground. It's easily one of the most dreamlike places on the planet. But the next destination looks like something straight out of a fantasy movie. 9. Zhangjiajie Rainbow Mountains, China. Deep in China's Gansu province lies a mountain range that looks like a giant painting. The Zhangjiajie Rainbow Mountains are famous for their vibrant layers of red, orange, yellow, and green rock. These incredible colors were formed over millions of years through mineral deposits and geological movement. When sunlight hits the mountains, the colors become even more intense, creating a landscape that looks almost unreal. It's one of the most colorful natural wonders on Earth. And surprisingly, many travelers around the world have never even heard of it. But if colorful mountains amaze you, wait until you see what nature created next. 8. Pamukkale, Turkey. Pamukkale, which means cotton castle in Turkish, is one of the most unique landscapes in the world. From a distance, it looks like a giant frozen waterfall made entirely of snow. But in reality, these white terraces are formed by mineral-rich hot springs flowing down the mountainside. Over thousands of years, the minerals created stunning white pools filled with bright blue water. Visitors can walk barefoot through the warm terraces and soak in the natural pools. The contrast between the white limestone and the turquoise water makes Pamukkale look almost magical. But the next destination might make you feel like you're on another planet. 7. Socotra Island, Yemen. Socotra Island is often called the most alien-looking place on Earth. Located in the Arabian Sea, this remote island is home to plants and landscapes that exist nowhere else on the planet. The most famous is a dragon blood tree, which looks like a giant umbrella turned upside down. These strange trees, along with unusual rock formations and white sand beaches, make the island look like something from a science fiction movie. In fact, about 1/3 of the plant species found on Socotra cannot be found anywhere else in the world. It's truly one of the most unique ecosystems on Earth. But the next destination looks like a glowing underground fantasy world. 6. Waitomo Glowworm Caves, New Zealand. Imagine floating through a dark cave while thousands of tiny blue lights glow above you like stars in the night sky. That's a magical experience inside the Waitomo Glowworm Caves in New Zealand. These caves are home to thousands of glowworms that produce a soft blue light. When visitors drift quietly through the caves by boat, the ceiling appears covered in sparkling stars. The effect is so beautiful and peaceful that it feels like drifting through a galaxy underground. It's a natural phenomenon that looks almost impossible. But the next place proves that nature can also create unbelievable beauty underwater. 5. Great Blue Hole, Belize. Off the coast of Belize lies one of the most mysterious underwater formations in the world. The Great Blue Hole is a giant circular sinkhole located in the middle of the ocean. From above, it appears as a perfect dark blue circle surrounded by bright turquoise water. It's more than 300 meters wide and over 120 meters deep. Divers from around the world visit the spot to explore underwater caves, stalactites, and unique marine life. But the next destination looks like a magical forest from a fairy tale. 4. Bamboo Forest, Japan. Located in Arashiyama, Kyoto, the bamboo forest is one of the most peaceful and surreal places in Japan. Tall green bamboo stalks rise high into the sky, forming a natural tunnel of swaying plants. When the wind moves through the forest, the bamboo creates a soft rustling sound that feels calming and mysterious. Walking through this forest feels like stepping into another world. The sunlight filtering through the bamboo creates beautiful patterns of light and shadow. It's a place where nature feels both powerful and peaceful at the same time. But the next location might be the most colorful lake you've ever seen. 3. Lake Hillier, Australia. At first glance, Lake Hillier looks like someone poured pink paint into a lake. This bright pink lake is located on Middle Island in Western Australia. What makes it even more fascinating is that the color stays pink all year round. Scientists believe the color is caused by microorganisms and algae living in the water. The lake sits right next to the deep blue ocean, separated only by a narrow strip of land. The contrast between the pink water, green forest, and blue sea creates a view that looks completely unreal. But the next destination is famous for something even more magical. 2. Northern Lights, Iceland. Few natural phenomena are as breathtaking as the Northern Lights, also known as the Aurora Borealis. In places like Iceland, Norway, and Finland, the night sky sometimes lights up with moving waves of green, purple, and pink light. These glowing colors dance across the sky, but the science behind it doesn't make the experience any less magical. Seeing the Northern Lights in person is something many travelers describe as one of the most unforgettable moments of their lives. But the number one destination might be the most dreamlike place on Earth. 1. Maldives. If paradise had an address, it might be the Maldives. This tropical nation in the Indian Ocean is famous for its crystal clear water, white sand beaches, and luxury overwater villas. But what makes the Maldives truly magical is something called bioluminescent plankton. At night, certain beaches glow with tiny blue lights when the waves move. It looks like the ocean is filled with glowing stars. Walking along the beach while the water sparkles around your feet feels like stepping into a dream. It's one of the most beautiful and surreal experiences you can have anywhere in the world. Our planet is filled with incredible places that look like they belong in dreams, fantasy movies, or even other planets. From glowing caves and rainbow mountains to pink lakes and magical night skies, nature continues to surprise us with its creativity and beauty. Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and explore more incredible places with us. Because the world is full of wonders, and many of them still look completely unreal.